Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40k Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we answer the question, how does the Imperium feed its trillions of people, population? If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40k content every single day. If you have a question or any other suggestion for a video topic, comment down below. And with that said, let's get into 40 facts on how the Imperium feeds its population. The Imperium of Man oversees the production and distribution of food to the many sectors of its empire, but for the most part, it allows each sector's governing party to design a system that ensures all Imperial citizens are adequately fed. The most common system seen in the Imperium is the pyramidal four-tier system, made famous by the agri-worlds of the Ascalon sector. At the tip of the pyramid is the agri-world of Sel, known for its renowned succulent meat. The top-tier agri-world is looked to as a standard for food production and distribution all across the Imperium. At the lowest tier of the sector's agri-world are over 24 planets set aside for the production of crude plankton-like life. Artificial seas of slime cover the surface of each world. When the bloom reaches the height of its life cycle, it is siphoned off into huge fermentation tanks of unimaginable size. Crane-like structures, rearing dozens of kilometers into the upper atmosphere, pump the processed contents of these vats to waiting tanker vessels before the contents are shipped to the second tier of agri-worlds. The second tier consists of planets giving over to the production of a variety of primitive flora. The material shipped in from the first tier agri-worlds is sprayed across the continent-wide fields, where it serves as feed to fuel the growth of these crops. Many of these agri-worlds are populated by ratlings, a diminutive class of abhuman known for their skillful fieldcraft, as well as their bucolic indolence. When harvested, the second-tier crops are shipped out to feed the third tier, half a dozen planets on which million-strong herds of grazer beasts are raised for the sole purpose of providing food for the planet at the apex of the pyramid, Sel itself. The surface of Sel is one endless, bone-strewn plain across which wander beasts the size of warlord titans, known as Moccasin. These creatures are believed to have been created by the Ascalon's founders using technologies long lost to mankind, and they represent the most bountiful source of protein in the entire sector. Mountains of lumber with enormous teeth-ringed mouths, Moccasin feed on the entire herds of transported grazer beasts. When they achieve their full size, roughly 2,000 tons, the Moccasin are herded for slaughter. Squadrons of armored walkers, armed with electroprobe lances, drive the gigantic beasts towards the grinder gates of the meat processing plants situated across the world's surface. Their meat is rendered into a wide variety of forms, then shipped off to all corners of the sector. Moccasin flesh is highly prized for its supremely delectable flavor, a taste so exquisite it borders on addictive. It is said that wars have been fought at the rumor of a shortage, but fortunately such situations have never befallen the sector. It would take the disruption of several entire planets to interfere with the process significantly. Should that happen, however, the entire pyramid could crumble, and billions of souls would starve or be reduced to cannibalism simply to survive. And those were 40 facts on how the Imperium feeds its population. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you saw an insight into how the Imperium works its magic and feeds the thousands and thousands of warriors that it has. Well, it would be trillions of warriors that it has, and the trillions of, just regular hive-worlders and all that kind of good stuff. Now, keep in mind, though, that the fourth tier, which is the top tier, the Sel worlds, are very few and far between, because the Sel is supposed to be an agri-world that is at the very top of a very well-organized and structured system. Not every sector can do this. What happens is that each sector has, of course, water worlds, or I think they're called water worlds, where they create these plankton life, and then they have the second tier, which is the just regular crop-growing planets, and then the third tier is usually where it stops. They have these creatures called groks, which are basically just reptiles that you can get a lot of meat from, and the meat is very nutritious. and that's where they stop. They don't actually go to the 4th tier unless it's a special sector like the Ascalon sector. And the reason that Cell exists in the Ascalon sector and why these giant creatures exist is because they were created long time ago. Probably some form of STC, or even before the Dark Age of Technology, or during the Dark Age of Technology, they probably created this creature, and so they can use it now, and it's something that not every single sector has. So the top tier is not always there. And then we have 40 facts video. If you want more detail, we have 40 facts videos on water worlds, which is gonna explain what living in a water world really is all about. We have 40 facts videos on agri worlds. And we have 40 facts videos on the Grox, which is the creature that I told you that's the most common. It's basically the Imperium's version of the cow or the chicken, because like cows and chickens and pigs are like all over the Western world, and that's how we get our meat. That's where the meat source comes from. Well, in the Imperium, it's the Grox. It's like some alien creature, reptile creature. We have a 40 facts video on all those things. I'm going to try to link down in the description below all the different 40 facts videos. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But if you guys have any questions about the Imperium or anything else that you guys would like us to cover, just comment down below. We'll try to create a video for you. The winner for the Orc box set is this guy. We're going to be probably doing another giveaway sometime next week. Zinch. I'm just going to give that hint out there. So stay tuned. If you didn't win, don't worry. There's going to be more giveaways coming very soon. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Don't forget we have a Patreon. Simple $1 a month helps us create more videos for you guys. And thanks for listening. I'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate signing out.
Always used to put my freedom first in any situation.